Hello there, Dublin fans. Cracker here for crackernews.com. Here I am in Kildare St in Dublin. Another spin around Dublin Town. Just outside the gates of Leinster House here. That's the Dáil, seat of power in Ireland. A few people there protesting, there always is. Just there, thinks they own the road as usual. A lot of government ministries on this street as we head up. The Department of Labour on the right, Agriculture on the left. The National Museum is in there as well, in beside the Dáil. We're heading on up Stephen's Green, down Baggot St we're going to go today. Another lovely sunny day here in Dublin. Lunchtime has all the people out. It's been constantly raining since the last time I was on it. Nice to see the weather has picked up a bit. Shelbourne Hotel here on the left. Nicely renovated, going on in his hat. Say his head will be sweating on that one today. And Stephen's Green goes all the way around. We're going down Baggot St here. Oh, the Sony Centre's closed down. Sign of the recession. Department of Finance here. It's where the students had their riots a few years ago when they were protesting against austerity. Come up now here, there's a famous pub on the left. Foley's pub. A lot of famous pubs actually along Baggot St. A lot of office crowd, lunchtime crowd. We went left on Merrion Street here, bring us down to Merrion Square. Government buildings are all on the left. And right up Eli Price, that'll bring us around back onto Stephen's Green for the traffic. If we were to head straight on down Baggot St, we'd come all the way out to Balls Bridge. If we were going to Lansdowne Road or anything, we'd walk this way. Stop off in a few pubs along the way, maybe a few scoops into you before the match or the concert. You can see now everyone's out on their lunch. Look at the queue in there for a sambo. Must be doing a good deal. We're on the south side, so it wouldn't be as good value as north side. Doherty and Nesbitt there. The Baggot Inn is just on the right here. Calling itself Toners these days. Jack Charlton of course famously owned that at one stage. It's one way street there, but the old Indians don't care. They're so used to just running them up where they like in their own country. Fair play. So straight on down Baggot St all the way. We're right, we're on to Pembroke St here. Pembroke St lower. FXB Buckley's here on the right hand side. Lovely restaurant. Right for a bit of lunch. They're famous butcher of course, but they're in the restaurant trading out. Louis Copeland on the left. A nice suit in there. Rich and famous, love the shop, Louis Copeland. As we come up here now onto Fitzwilliam Square, another of the Georgian squares. We're not going to stop, we're going to go straight through here today. We'll do the square itself another day. There's a lovely set of buildings here with the ivy covering them. It's a perfect Georgian square, Fitzwilliam Square. Dublin bike station on the left. It's actually an old red light district of Dublin. When I say old, I mean in the 80s, even into the 90s. Come up here, get yourself a browser of an even. Curb crawling. The square it's a private square in there. It's owned by the residents. If you saw the film Michael Collins, that's where himself and Kitty Keenan were playing tennis. Lovely Georgian part of town. Plenty of the original buildings and all still here. Very few are changed at all. Probably changed on the inside, offices and apartments and all that sort of stuff. But the facades are still good. Now Leeson Street runs left to right here. Lower Leeson Street this is. Upper Leeson Street will be down over the canal. And if we were going right to the right, bring us back onto Stephen's Green. And if we were to go left and straight all the way out, eventually it'll bring us to Donnybrook. So we'll do a quick U-turn here, we're up Hatch Street. Nice wide street again, you can see the Georgian buildings along this stretch. They're bang on. So our left hammer here onto Hatch Street. Again, more Georgian buildings here. Still in their original condition, looking good. In the sunshine. This now is a student residence, part of UCD. You see there, it's for sale, maybe it's not anymore. But students used to take their lodgings in there. It's a fairly old building itself, we don't have a date on it. Then we're into the more modern part of Hatch Street. We'll come down here. And newer buildings. Adelaide Road runs parallel to it. And then we're going to intersect with Earl's Fort Terrace here. This is the National Concert Hall across to the right there. In the olden days when UCD was just starting up. That was UCD. They moved the campus out to Belfield. Turned that back into a concert hall. Lovely acoustics. Went to see Lady Smith Black Mambozo there recently. Just, they were fabulous. So again, that brings you back down to the green there to the right as well. All these buildings now 10-15 years, so new enough. Real office district, this part of town. Dublin 2/Dublin 4. Yeah, up here on the right, the Ivy Gardens. In there, in through that gate. And you can actually go out a gate on the far side over by Harcourt St. Lovely spot to have your lunch. This is part of the old Harcourt St railway station, all this. There's a famous picture actually of a train coming through the wall on one of these buildings. Thursdays they have a lunchtime market in there. They call it a farmer's market, but you can only really buy your lunch. So if you want noodles or pies or bratwurst Thursday afternoon, get yourself down there. In the summer months, Pod nightclub used to be in here to the left, the Tripod. They're closed down now, gone into administration. No doubt someone will pick it up. Garda headquarters, well, the administration of them, their main headquarters is up in the Phoenix Park, but this is one of their head offices, the Central Detective's Office. The lights. The Lewis runs along here, that'd be the green line. A lot of bars and nightclubs along here. Little Caesars there, Harcourt Hotel. Cheekies, if you remember that, if you ever went to that. And of course, one of the most famous bar slash nightclubs just up here on the left, Copperface Jack's. If you fancy pulling a guard or a nurse, this is the place to go. Late night drinking house shenanigans in there, the Jackson Court Hotel. Copperface Jack's, people just call it Coppers. Bojangles, no, there was all sorts of places along here. Then there's only a few hotels sort of in there now. The Russell Court Hotel, Christelle nightclub, one of the upmarket sort of clubs that they're trying to promote around here now. People here driving, locking up the lanes. The old children's hospital used to be in there now, it's all converted to offices. Real office part of town. Runs parallel to Camden Street. And like all the roads around here, it brings us back down to the Stephen's Green as well. So if you're heading for town on the Lewis, the Stephen's Green stop is down there, and Harcourt Street is back behind us. Cup Street and all that will bring you back across to Christchurch. Back that way will bring us back up towards Leeson Street. If we had turned on Leeson Street, we would have come straight down this way, down past the Department of Foreign Affairs. If you remember Ivy House from the Guinnesses, that's all up to the right. We'll go straight down this part of Stephen's Green now. It'll bring us to the very top of Grafton Street, the shopping district. And then if we hung a right, that'll bring us back around to exactly where we started. There we are, green for go on the lights. We're off again. New old buildings, telecom area, and used to have their headquarters there. And the College of Surgeons on the left here. Limited traffic along here since they put the Lewis lines in. You see plenty of people out on their bikes in Dublin today. Here's a statue of Lord Erdogan, who gave the land for Stephen's Green to the city. Oh, traffic jam, total gridlock. Alright, we're still going. There's the Lewis, just waiting to head on out. And then the Stephen's Green shopping centre will be just on the left here. So, that's Dublin for today. This has been Cragar for CraggerNews.com.